Ladies and gentlemen, I am back with another episode, and in this episode, there's only one question I've already posted in my community tab. If you have guys have not voted, go and vote, lads. Just a one single question: who should be your Arsenal number one against Burnley? Four options provided. Let me know what you guys feel about it. Otherwise, you can always comment and let me know what you guys think about it. Should it be Aaron Ramsdale or Bernd Leno? But Ramsdale is actually fired in a warning of against for to Bernd Leno that he will not be sitting and seeing Leno start over him. Well, it's pretty much clear that Aaron Ramsdale has more to offer than what Leno can, but here is what he is. So Ramsdale, when he found out that he was playing against Norwich on Friday, said that I don't know what the manager is going to do. This might have just been a tactical tweak, so it is my responsibility to force him to carry on picking me, which is something I have to do on a daily basis. Me and Burnt will be very competitive in a good, healthy way, and hopefully I can stay in the team. You have got to be ready to play as a goalkeeper. You don't know when anything is going to happen. I'm ready every week. It could have been in a few months' time, but it has happened now. We have got to continue the competitiveness on the training ground, and I've got to try and stay in the team and help them. There is a lot to carry on going, and we will see where it takes us this season. So Ramsdale is ready, ladies and gentlemen, and he is seeing, he is on a daily basis. Ramsdale is definitely is gonna make his presence felt. That is according to himself as well. So according to you, who is I won't say who's better in a long run, because I've not seen Ramsdale in a long run in an Arsenal kit. So I've seen Leno. So I'm just going to ask you this simple question. Burnley next in the Premier League game, and of course the upcoming game against AFC Wimbledon, Tottenham at home, and then I guess there is Brighton, and then there is Crystal Palace game. So next 5 games. Let's just focus on the Burnley game. Who should be Arsenal's number one? In the comments, let me know what you guys think about it. Yeah. And moving on, so according to David Ornstein, Arteta was a driving force behind the club's decision to pursue the Japanese international Takehiro Tomiyasu. He was insistent that Tomiyasu, unlike Emerson, was the right fit for Arsenal's team. So everyone thought that Emerson Royal might come to Arsenal, but it was Tomiyasu who made the deal, and Tottenham got Emerson, and of course Zaha got the better of him as well. But also, according to David Ornstein, Hector Bellerin selected Real Betis from data analysis. Like who actually thinks that way? I mean, Hector really is paving way for a lot of football players to choose a destination based on analytics. That's really cool. So he says that Hector Bellerin, the outgoing Arsenal right back this summer, worked with football data consultancy Analytics FC to help him find a suitable loan destination, reports Tom Worville. Betis ranked highly on a list provided by Analytics FC, with manager Manuel Pellegrini playing a system that would maximize his abilities. You know what? This is something which I love to see players do in the future, because which team is much more suitable for them? They should actually go to the team that could maximize the use of his capabilities and actually teach him more, or probably improve him upon him. So that's the whole reason why and how Hector Bellerin chose Real Betis, and that is so good. I mean, if this move helps him, it's really cool. That is really awesome. I'm loving it. I'm loving it, man. So good. Moving on, so Paul Merson disagrees with Martin Odegaard because of his ambitious comments this season. Martin Odegaard recently said that he wants to win the Premier League and the Champions League with Arsenal. I remember last time around when a player said that, it was Willian, and it didn't turn out good for him. So here are certain things that, Paul Merson, he actually laughed those comments off. He says, no, I think you have to start taking small steps. It has to be a steady progress. I think the players they have bought in are young players. Arsenal were building a team around Smith Rowe 3 weeks ago, and he's out of the team now. If they can get into the top 4 within the next 2 years, then they won't be far off the Queen putting the sword on their shoulders. They will be getting honored. So, ladies and gentlemen, Paul Merson believes that Martin Odegaard is actually putting up unrealistic things, and let's see if that's the reality or not. Former Arsenal defender Mikael Silvestre sends Arsenal warning over Mikel Arteta sacking amid poor start. So he says that everyone was wishing for Arsene Wenger to leave. But the question is, do you give more time for Arteta to get this club together? We have to realize that the team and the squad wasn't 100% ready. There were injuries, COVID issues for the start of the season. There are a lot of things that need to be addressed quickly. I am always in favor of giving the manager more time after the derby. Then it will be the time to assess. Then it will be the time to assess if there was any progression. Forget the results. There should be some progress on the pitch if everyone is fit and ready in the starting 11. If there is no progress, then the question will be asked. So yes. So Mikael Silvestre is Arteta in until the North London derby. Might believe this to be fair, but okay, whatever. Moving on, so it looks like Arsenal have been handed a big transfer boost for the signing of Alexander Isak. Well, over the summer there could be a bigger decision that Arsenal could sign a replacement for Alex Lacazette and the outgoing Eddie Nketiah. It looks like actually the problem is that he has a £77 million release clause. Isak's new contract with Sociedad does not expire until the summer of 2026. But there might not be a lot that the La Liga outfit could do if the clause is met. So someone has to pay that much amount of money. So with Lacazette leaving and Nketiah leaving, of course Arsenal would be wanting him. But more importantly, him signing a new deal until 2026 has driven the release clause to £77 million. That's where things could actually go wrong for Arsenal. Are they ready to pay a huge sum for someone like who's not at all, who's not scored more than 20 goals a season? I think it's tough. It's tough to put that much amount of money on someone else would make a lot of sense. But whom? That's a big question. So it looks like Inter Milan are keen on signing Bernd Leno. Well, yes, ladies and gentlemen, Ian Wright issues an honest assessment of the whole situation. But it looks like Leno, according to Transfer Market Web, Inter Milan remain interested in signing Bernd Leno. German international who has less than 2 years remaining on his current contract, strongly linked with Inter Milan as well to replace Samir Handanovic. So let's see how things will turn out to be. And that is that according to that. But moving on, let's talk about something more about Arsenal, ladies and gentlemen. So stats of Aubameyang: 1 goal, 6 shots, 2 on target, 4 off target, 14 passes, 28 touches for the Arsenal captain. So let's see how things go on. But Kieran Tierney has actually hailed Takehiro Tomiyasu after his brilliant display on his full debut for Arsenal. So Tomiyasu posted his post-match thoughts on Instagram. It was a special day. Thank you for the big support. I'll keep on working to be better. Tierney replied to that, says, "Brilliant, mate." So, I mean, imagine that. Unbelievable. And Arsenal have a squad full of quality, according to Arsene Wenger. Speaking to beIN Sport, he said that, I must say I find the squad full of quality. The bad result was in the first game against Brentford. After that, it puts you straight away on the back foot. I wish them to recover, and I think they will. The potential is there, so I hope they come back. Well, ex-boss believes in us, and I think that's really good. That's one of the things that you need, for sure. But moving on, let's talk about Arsenal's next 5 games. Honestly speaking, the next 5 games includes one of the game is of the Carabao Cup, but the next 4 games of the Premier League are very interesting one because Arsenal can get actually good. They can actually grab a lot of points from those 4 games. Already mentioned, it's Burnley away at Turf Moor. At home we face AFC Wimbledon and Tottenham next, followed by Brighton away, and then it's Crystal Palace at home. So 2 away games, 3 home games. And the potential 4 games of the Premier League. Let me know in the comments how many points can Arsenal actually gain from them. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about it. If you ask me, I think Burnley away Would be a very good tussle. Tottenham home, come on, Arsenal can get the win. Come on, man, it's Nuno. Brighton away is slight tricky. Of course, we won last season, but Brighton away is actually tricky with the way Brighton are actually performing. Crystal Palace home can also be tricky as well. Patrick Vieira comes home to the Emirates. Well, that is also a talk of the town. So let's see. I think Arsenal can definitely get 10 points out of this, out of the 4 games, and that would really, really impress a lot of Arsenal fans. But if they come up with more, let's see how things will turn out. But let's see how things will go on. So with this, I'd like to end this episode. Thank you so much for tuning in the comments, let me know, it should be Ramsdale versus Leno. Who wins according to you against Burnley? You should start against Burnley, and more importantly, next 5 games, what is your expectation realistically? I'll see you in the next one. Until then,